I want to take a look at this picture. You actually touched the same podium. I'm sure you've seen this in microphone as the president and other CEOs, even at the same time. The vice president has taken a test for coronavirus. He tested the president has tested negative, I should say. Has Vice President Pence, have you taken a test? Are you going to take a test?
No. Well, I'm not taking a test for the summer reason. I have no symptoms. I have not. I'm practicing pretty good social distancing. I don't go to.
But it's hard to. It's hard to fully do it as we.
But not everybody in the United States should take a test. I mean, I have no symptoms. There's no reason for me to take a test. If I'm in a situation where I'm at a higher risk, I will take a test. The picture you showed about the microphone. Let's get real here. I mean, there are certain things that you have to do. If I left the microphone at that, you would see nothing but the microphone. My putting my 2 fingers to get the microphone down isn't that bad. So I don't think we should make something of that. I'd like to see people more doing this as opposed to shaking hands.
Well, the news conference that you held on Friday, President Trump said that Google was working on a website that very quickly would help Americans get access to tests. Well, apparently that was news to Google. They're now working with the government, but officials in California told my colleague Jake Tapper they were actually stunned to hear the president say this because they had a pilot program that was set to launch next week only in California or part of California, and they were going to present it to the Trump administration, but there was not this nationwide initiative ready to go.
We've conflated 2 things there that are confusing. Google and their website that gives you instructions about where and how you can get a test is different from the availability of tests. Okay, so the Google right now, they were talking about we have a website up and will be information and it's kind of a pilot. But still, apart from that, having the test available in commercial places where you can get it are not absolutely wed to Google's website. You could still get tested if their website isn't up the way it should be.
I understand, but if the president is essentially saying that Google has a website or is putting tremendous resources towards a website that is going to give people this information, and that isn't the case, how can the American people trust that an effective response is being run if they're being directed to incorrect information?
Yeah, I think the issue is that's not the only way you're going to wind up knowing where to get. You get on the phone, your doctor will be connected to the Walmarts and the CVS's and the other places where you'll be able to get it. So having the heavy hitter commercials involved is helped by a website that can tell you where to go, but you could still get it apart from the website.
The CVS and Walgreens were also surprised by sort of the promise that was coming from the president about the availability of drive-through testing. Where's the communication? Because clearly the leadership, the communication is a prescription in itself. Where's the stumbling block here?
The ultimate goal is to get to a drive-through. Are we going to have it tomorrow? Unlikely. But will we have a much greater availability and implementation of testing in the very, very near future? The answer is yes. It's going to be different next week than it was 4 weeks ago. That's for sure.